There's a misconception in modern society that dieting is the same as healthy eating or working to get healthier. But what constitutes being healthy? If you look at what dieting means in our society, it's clear that some of the most popular motivations to diet are determined by external influences unrelated to personal health. How? The media advertises the stigma that we can shape our lives simply by shaping our appearance. And how does one shape their appearance? By dieting.
So why is this problematic? Well, the notion that improving our lives is equivalent to our waist size insinuates that acceptance of the self and self-esteem are linked to the way we look. Under this reasoning, thin is synonymous with attractive, successful, in control, healthy, and popular. However, this isn't necessarily the case, nor is the perception that fat means out of control, unattractive, lazy, or weak-willed. So it's difficult for us to recognize this, however, when magazines and television ads are constantly bombarding us with tips like how to get bikini body ready and 9 foods that make you even sexier, or the new 5 ways to lose weight.
This lends people to think that they are overweight if they do not look like the models that appear alongside such ads. But in reality, 40% of 9-year-old girls have dieted despite being within healthy weight ranges, and 80% of 18-year-old women have dieted.
So why do so many people feel this pressure to diet? Well, when the media presents losing weight and dieting as a quick and easy fix that you can complete in just a few steps, it's pretty tempting, especially since the media seems to equate being thin with being healthy. And the biggest issue is probably that dieting is effective at losing weight quickly, but this is only in the short term. And restrictive diets are completely unsustainable, and even if they show results immediately, these results will not last. In fact, your body's reaction to being restricted of energy sources is to go into starvation mode. And when this happens, the body stores a higher proportion of the food that you eat, causing you to gain even more weight than you had prior to dieting. And this tends to cause people to diet again, and then they enter this cycle of yo-yo dieting. So as we can see, dieting leads to a lowered self-esteem, increased weight through lower metabolic rate, binging and eating disorders, and can even cause depression, mood swings, and reduced sexual interest and impaired concentration and judgment. So from all this research, we can see that there's really nothing healthy about dieting.
So how do you disconnect your attitudes about what is healthy from the stereotypes attached to dieting and health? You can start by eating healthy in a non-restrictive manner. This means including all food types in your eating habits. There are no good or bad foods, just foods with more or less nutritional content. They all have a place in your life. Also, it's important to trust your body. Learn to identify hunger and eat in response to that instead. It's recommended to eat 3 meals a day with 3 snacks because this frequency follows the natural cycle of hunger, which returns every 3 to 4 hours. A good example of a balanced meal includes a plate that contains half a portion of vegetables or fruits and a quarter portion of a protein source, as well as a quarter portion of a grain. You can also accompany it with a calcium source like a glass of milk, and if you're feeling like satisfying your sweet tooth, it's normal to have a dessert. It's important to cut out diet products from your routine since they discourage a truly healthy attitude towards food.
So it's important to realize that you can determine if you feel healthy for yourself. Don't rely on magazines and advertisements to tell you what activities and eating habits constitute as healthy living. And if you're someone who feels that your eating habits are unhealthy, don't hesitate to contact the McGill Eating Disorder Program for help.